We're with Wheaton head coach Mike Schauer following his team's 93-64 win on the road Tuesday night at Lake Forest College. Coach, your takeaways from the big victory against the Foresters?
Yeah, obviously pleased. Saturday night was so disappointing and such a struggle for us to lose a relatively competitive game while shooting 1 for 21 from the 3-point line. The challenge on Monday, we had 1 day of practice. We always take Sundays off. We had 1 day of practice. Was really just trying to. What happened Saturday night is as the stress of a big game and a quality opponent with a lot of talent on the floor, we kind of splintered a little bit. And guys kind of started to go into their own lane. And what most of our guys do best is drive the ball. And so we drove it into defense, ended up taking tough shots. And so we spent Monday really talking about trying to find kick-out threes and a little more movement without dribbling the basketball. And obviously, at least tonight, that all worked about as well as it can. And we got a lot of layups, a lot of on our we call curl cuts and rejected cuts. And then what got us started a little bit is Eddie Scott missed a kick-out three early, and then passed up a second one early in the game, and actually ended up driving into the lane and turning the ball over. And I said to him on the bench, I'm just like, feel free to miss the second one, just keep shooting it. Well, then he kind of got hot, and Eddie hit 2 or 3 in a row, and I think that really, kind of energized everybody. And then we started hitting them pretty consistently, and I remember correctly, I think we were 9 for 15 from 3 for the game. And we just managed to get much cleaner looks at the basket. And so I was pretty pleased with that, obviously.
Coach, your team returns home for a non-conference game on Saturday night in King Arena against University of Chicago. Your thoughts heading into that matchup on Saturday?
Yeah, thankful that they're a national institution as well, because their guys will be off Wednesday, Thursday. They'll come back, practice once Friday, and we'll play. So it's, their guys scatter a little bit as well, because most of them aren't from here, just like most of our guys aren't from here. I told the guys in the locker room, now we kind of, the second half here of the first semester, the remaining opponents we have are all extraordinarily accomplished programs, from Chicago to Augie to Calvin to Elmhurst and Illinois Wesleyan. It's some big boys now, and I think we're excited for that, ready for that, and certainly first up is Chicago, who is always pretty good and really well coached, and it'll be a good challenge.